the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. Now Winston. And this will be incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
24 is the mark. Let's go, defense. Let's get up. Let's go. Let's convert. Let's convert. Let's convert. Kill.
From the gun, Winston. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
And with the Buccaneers' new coaching staff, you have to figure they're going to want to use O.J. Howard a little bit more this season. 34 catches, 565 yards last year, but that was in only 10 games. 6'6", 251, and can run. Find a way to get him the ball as they just did there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Switch gears.
On the run, it's Pumphrey. And an alley to run. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Ready? 125. 58. Come on. Man out. Watch twist. Tight dog.
They'll run it now with Pumphrey. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the Rams' 45-yard line.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Move. 5 on the 50. Check three. Watch out.
Winston now. Miller with first down and more. This one complete to Scott Miller. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 24-yard line.
And a Buccaneer first down.
Ready. Move ready. Check tight. Ready. Flip. Hey, 5-0. Slam. Under 10. 10. He's crazy.
A first down throw for Winston. And it's incomplete. It's a dangerous pass. That's what it was. And it brings up 2nd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Check 50. Easy.
Jameis to throw it. Going for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
He's letting it fly for Cooks. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Bear in mind they had 2 interceptions last week, but that was in 4 quarters. They've got 2 here in the first quarter alone.
And the unsung people in this streak, the pass rushers, because most of the time, they're the ones that affect things in the pocket for a quarterback trying to throw the football, rushing them, getting them off their spot, harassing them, and that allows the defensive backs, the linebackers to swoop in and make the picks downfield.
And they're swooping.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Following the interception, Winston. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 36 yards on the play. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Check 24. Tighten up.
Off the play fake. Winston. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Flip. Switch. Check 24. Big air.
Working out of the gun. Winston. Got a man. It's Brashad Perriman. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the 1st.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Meanwhile, on the NFL scoreboard, a game going on in Chicago.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, and it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
At the 6-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Rams 7, Buccaneers nothing.
Yellow. 45. You. 45.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So after the penalty, here's 2nd and 3.
Wild Bill. Check. Hey, 15.
Following the penalty, it's Gurley. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That'll be caught by Kupp. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. The 4-time All-Pro Johnny Hekker is on to punt for L.A., standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And maybe getting a little too cute there on the punt return. Sometimes they forget paramount holding on to that football.
I really do believe most of the return guys think to themselves, when I get the ball, I'm going to make the play that's going to change the game. I'm going to break it. And you love that they have that attitude, but your point is so well taken. What do you have to do? First and foremost,
hold on to it.
Take care of the football. That's all he needed to do.
Wait. Out. Check. Check out route. Hot. Watch the twist.
On 1st and 10, Winston. Flushed out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Throwing again here on 2nd down, this time complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
They run with Pumphrey. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. So as they take it over, we step aside. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Winston to throw for it on 4th. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
Get ready.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 44-yard line.
50 ready. Move ready. I'm coming for you. Mine. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 58, boys. 58. Mike. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check. Lucky. Switch. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Winston to throw it this time. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Mike, 58, right there. All day. Check 3. Flip. Show it up. Wide. Get wide. Check, check.
On third down, Winston. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Nickel Roby-Coleman, a sack off the corner.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin him back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? But it definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Gurley now, out of the gun. Solid footwork, but not able to get a whole lot. Brought down shy of the 10. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Stop your body.
Mahomes now on first down. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
At the 34-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Your trip is here.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. Cook's now in his 2nd season with the Rams. He's had 4 straight years over 1,000 yards. He had 2 with the Saints, 1 with New England, and then he went over 1,000 again last year with the Rams. 80 catches, 1,204 yards. Levante David, the Bucs' leading tackler, 6 of the last 7 years in there to make the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Eluding the pressure right. There again is Cooks, complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 28.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Yellow. 180.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Letting one go deep for the end zone. Robert Woods, 28 yards. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Zerline now for the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Throwing, Winston. He completes it to Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
He's coming. We got double up. Bang! 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. You got tight right there. Hey, 5-0. Kill. Turn it up. Kill. Turn it up. Easy. Hey. Check 13.
Winston. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one goes for 24 yards. Winston now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10.
Check 31. Slam. Wait. Kill. Come on. Hey, turn it up. Say. Hey.
To the air again with Winston. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And Gay knocks this one through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Come on, fellas.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. This pass into the hands of the running back, Todd Gurley. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll make it second down.
At the 47-yard line.
Wait. That's a line. You better break it. 15.
Mahomes going to throw. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a draw play for Gurley. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Another carry now for Gurley. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Yellow. I go Willie. Strong right.
On 1st down, Mahomes. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the Bucs 13-yard line.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. 15. Let's go, Heavy. 2, fellas, let's go. Right side.
Mahomes now to throw. He's got it. It's Higbee. Touchdown Rams. Tyler Higbee. His first touchdown on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right?
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
My, oh my, they've had some success bringing him off the edge. How about the gambling man who's the defensive coordinator? He's not just bringing pressure, he's bringing a corner to go after the quarterback.
And it's worked twice now, twice like a charm.
And not only has that worked like a charm, he's been awfully disruptive in his usual role covering receivers. Now he's rushing the passer as well.
And he goes down, it's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Samson Abukum in there to drop him at sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Winston now. Now they go screen. It's complete. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. 20, 10, touchdown, Tampa Bay. T.J. Logan, 97 yards. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit. And I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator. Conservative would not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He'll rifle this one deep right. Looking this time for Woods, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevon Seymour. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Ready. Black 25. What? QB drop. Check 50. Check 50. Sonny. Check 43. Shift. Watch the shift. Green, triple T. Boom. 24.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Winston. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior right arm, doesn't he? You saw him play baseball.
Yeah, he's actually a switch hitter in baseball. Outfielder and then, of course, a very hard-throwing pitcher. That's translated well in the National Football League.
That it has. When he has to make that throw on a line, he's got plenty of arm to do it.
A first down throw for Winston. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Even. SOS. 25. Check 25.
They'll throw again. Winston. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll be 3rd down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
The 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
Hey, that's it. Tighten up. Follow. Check 3. Kill.
Again, it's Winston. And he holds it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Scott Miller, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2.
5 on the 50. Big gas. Check your hot read. Check 9. Wait.
Jameis again. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Time to establish the run game here. Gurley. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Hey, 43.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Levante David in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And the pressure gets to him again. Levante David, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Here's Johnny Hecker now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Back now in Los Angeles. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Now Winston. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Watch twitch. Watch the. We go even. Shit. Green, come and check.
The 2nd down throw for Winston. And this is caught by Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Jameis now. A perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's convert.
From the gun, Winston. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Clay Matthews brings the heat and gets the sack. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Winston. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Check. Lock him. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. He's coming. Double A. 5-0. He's checking. Green, come and see. Kill. Let's go.
On 3rd down, Winston. He's got Evans. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
A gain of 14.
And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
14 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
Some big plays in
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. They run with Logan. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check 99. Check 99. No.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Winston. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucks. 3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston. And the Bucks have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And this will be caught at the 30. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A big play there for L.A. And even 60 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Check 45 to Mike. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. In your face. 45 to Mike.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Give me that ball, defense. Right side. 52. Comes for you.
And the blitz does come. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Not good. They didn't move the football an inch, and precious time ticking off the clock. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And is it a touchdown? No signal. No, they say incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Bang, 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 bang. You go tight. You got tight. Wait.
They'll run here with Pumphrey. And an alley to run. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Able to power through. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. Now a handoff here to his running back. And oh, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the fourth. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Back. Check 26, check 26. 49, check 49. Hey, 5 on the 50. Check 5 on the 50. Watch out. Watch the eye.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
Ready? Black 25 behind. Here we go, G. Green, triple T. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Flip it. Under 10. 10. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Let him go.
They're looking to throw this. Winston. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Good job.
So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Gay is on for the point after. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Buccaneers 32, Rams 21. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So look at this. They'll go for a field goal now to get within a score. This to get it back to a one-score game. And supreme confidence in the kicker turns to supreme failure, as that is obviously no good. And this score will stay right where it is.